Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about is a question I think that has been in our brains for quite some time. And the question is, or is it closer than we think it is? Just food for thought, okay? Perhaps that time traveler from the year 2027, I've seen quite a few videos on it, who claims to be the last person on Earth isn't just a hoax anyway. Just saying. There is a book that I came across, and I want to get this book, and it's called End Times, and I'll leave a link in the description box below for it if you guys want to check it out. And it's by a scientist, and his name is Peter Turchin, Turchin, who is a professor of ecology and evolutionary biology at the University of Connecticut. And he suggests that our end times could be happening right now. Now, this is from his book's website, and I'm going to read it to you. And it's one of those where it just makes your brain go, whoa, okay? Back in 2010, when Nature magazine asked leading scientists to provide a 10-year forecast, Turchin used his models to predict that America was in a spiral of social disintegration that would lead to a breakdown in the political order circa 2020. The years since have proved his prediction more and more accurate, and End Times reveals why. The lessons of world history are clear, Turchin argues. When the equilibrium between ruling elites and the majority tips too far in favor of the elites, political instability is all but inevitable. As income inequality surges and the prosperity flows disproportionately into the hands of the elites, the common people suffer, and society-wide efforts to become an elite grow ever more frenzied. He calls this process the wealth pump. It's a world of the damned and the saved. And since the number of such positions remains relatively fixed, the overproduction of elites inevitably leads to frustrated elite aspirants who harness popular resentment to turn against the established order. Now, Turchin's models show that when this state has been reached, societies become locked in a death spiral. It's very hard to exit. The description adds, our current cycle of elite overproduction and popular immiseration is far along the path to violent political rupture. That is only one possible end time, and the choice is up to us, but the hour grows late. Turchin and his team base their hypotheses on their studies of over 200 examples of societies that are collapsing. He does admit that he is not trying to predict the future. He's just looking for trends by applying mathematical analysis to human societies that could signify we are closing in on our end times. Human societies are very complex. You have to understand economics, sociology, anthropology, climatology, and many other things. It's the sheer complexity of the subject that has prevented simple approaches, and that's why it took a while. He said, we are still at the beginning of this path in understanding human societies using mathematical tools. So this sounds very interesting, and I wanted to bring it to your attention because I know a lot of you are avid readers just like me and my husband are. And I know that he's not making predictions. What he's doing is basing it on facts of countries that have fallen and that are falling, and that things that have happened since 2020 They are in order of how things have progressed in other countries that have already fallen or that are falling. So it's intriguing, and it's intriguing me to want to read it. So I wanted to bring it to your attention because I know that this question about, is it closer than we think, that the collapse, the fall, you know, is it possible? Well, this guy honestly thinks and believes that yes, it is possible, and that it already has begun. So I'm wondering, have any of you read this book? Because I'm really wanting to get it. So, all right. That's all for this video. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less. Ciao.